And there's someone in front of me. Oh, and also the medal guy's here. I'll talk to him. Want to recover Pokemon? Oh, sorry. No, that's alright. Do you know GeoNet? No? You see the globe on the second floor of this Pokemon Center? That is GeoNet. If you check on GeoNet, you can register the place where you live. Well, that's cool, but seeing as I won't be taking this online, probably no point in me doing that. Anyway, let's heal up our Pokemon and then talk to the medal guy. See what new medals I've gotten. Alright, Pokemon fully healed, and let's see what medal I've gotten. Aha! That kind of makes sense, seeing as I just got the bike. The starter cycling medal. Oh, so that's the only one I have. Aim to receive 50 medals. That's probably going to be a tall order, considering, as I just said before, a lot of those medals involve having to either do trades or battles over local or online multiplayer. Fennel has moved to Castelia City. Fennel is a professor who is researching about Pokemon trainers. Fennel, I remember the name, but I... Oh, wait a minute, Fennel. Oh, yeah, Fennel, that's right. Fennel, weren't they the one that, was involved in some kind of research involving the Dream Yard or something in the previous game? Or am I mistaken that for someone else? Your favourite is Pignite, isn't it? Yeah, sure. Yes, I was right, I thought so. Although, are you only right because you're just assuming that's my favourite Pokemon because it is literally in the top left? In fact, you know what? Let's put that to the test, shall we? Your favourite is Riolu, isn't it? Aha! I thought so! Haha! You are just assuming that, aren't you? But, nah. They're all my favourites when you think about it. Because they're all Pokemon, and Pokemon are cool, aren't they? Isn't that right, Ordino? Anyway, no point in checking the items because I've still only got 2 badges, so your stock won't have changed. But what about you? Heal balls, net balls, nest balls. I'm pretty sure they were in the previous shop that we were in, so looks like nothing new. And a whole bunch of mail that I do not care about whatsoever. Right then, well, let's carry on exploring. Did I talk to you last time? Yes, that's right. I literally spoke to you before I went to the Pokemon Center, of course. Man, I have a very short-term memory sometimes. Should I change my Pokemon's moves or its held items? Well, that's only for you to decide. I wonder what Castelia was like before it got this big. I don't know, probably, well, judging by just how close it is to the sea, maybe it started out as a simple, like, small fishing village, and then because of its position and, you know, because of the town's position, like with the sea and being able to take in like boats from all over the world, so I guess it just grew into this like mega city. So I guess that's maybe maybe that's how it originated from. Who knows? Ah, the Battle Company. Talented trainers welcome. Yes. Of course, this is one of the places that I need to go into for the Holoquin hunt. People who work in this building have Pokemon battles, not opinion battles. You appear to be strong, but if you go upstairs, please be extra careful. Oh yes, if you'd like, you should have your Pokemon hold this. Ooh, very nice. Experience share, nice. Excellent. Okay, I was wondering where we get the experience share, and that's actually pretty early. Oh wait, is he singing? I am a janitorial man, I make everything spick and span. Oh, aren't you the cheerful person? I like you. I like you a lot. Anyway, we got the experience share, which is awesome, which is fantastic. Right, so, I'll tell you what, let's equip that immediately. Let's see, who am I going to give it to? I suppose I could give it to... Actually, no, I'm going to give it to P-Dove, because I kind of need to level you up a little bit. Especially considering we're not going to be too far away from potentially taking on our next gym leader. So I'll give the experience share to P-Dove, level you up a little bit. Not gonna bother training up Pat Rat because I only literally have it in my squad in case I need to use Cut anywhere. And you know what? I'm gonna give a quick claw to Flaffy, seeing as we saw in a battle not that long ago. It is probably not the fastest Pokemon, like that Pampor that we battled managed to use its move before I could. That thing you have is a Pokédex, isn't it? Wow, cool! You collect Pokemon. Okay, I'll help you. Which Pokemon did you choose at the beginning of your journey? I chose a Tepig. Do you have Tepig? Yes, I do. Then I'll give you this. When you have your Pokemon hold it, it can raise the power of Fire-type moves. Ooh, very useful. Piece of charcoal. So be on the lookout. Alright, well, seeing as we're still getting some items, I might as well do this while I think about it. Give Pink Knight the charcoal. And yes, surely you must be one of the Harlequins I need to find. Yeah, I'm from the Castelia Harlequin hunt. You found the Battle Company Harlequin. Alright. Well, there we go. Every morning, my Pokemon wakes me up with uproar. So I always look like a wreck. But I appreciate its good intentions. I'll work my hardest to provide for it today, as always. I wonder what kind of Pokemon it is. Probably a Loudred, thinking about it. It seems like the most appropriate, like, Pokemon, like, alarm clock you could have. Welcome. If you use the elevator, please use the buttons on the door or next to the door. I find it interesting that apparently you've got buttons on both the sides, you know, like you're supposed to, and also apparently on the door. So, kind of makes you wonder why you have two sets of buttons, but I'm not going to question, like, the logic in that. We're just going to go along with it. Oh, a company tour? Anyway, let's have a battle. Ooh, yes, now this is my kind of place. And sending out a Growlithe, okay. The question is, do I just switch out immediately for Psyduck? And actually, you're using Intimidate, so you know what? Probably not a bad idea for me to switch out Pokemon. So let's just do just that. You're just going to waste your time using Odor Sleuth, that's fine. How did you survive that? Come on, Growlithe. No, I'm not having that. Come on. Right, give it a little scratch. You got so lucky there, Growlithe. Anyway, a whole bunch of experience points to P-Dove. So hopefully that will, hopefully with all these battles it might level up a little bit as we go through. What power! I'm moved, so I'll give you this present. Ooh, a bunch of Quick Balls. A Quick Ball makes it easier to catch a Pokemon if you use it at the very beginning of a battle. But we also don't really use Quick Balls too much. So, maybe I should try at some point. Anyway, there's the guard spec. Oh, I didn't even need to interact with you. You were that eager to battle me. I may look like a regular clerk, but in fact I am a glamorous female spy. Can you feel it? How strong I am? Interesting. So you're apparently a spy, are you? Are you trying to dig up some dirt or something on one of your fellow colleagues there, Brittany? Anyway, not gonna go well for you, seeing as you're using a Budew. But seriously, trying to spy on your colleagues there? Must be crazy to do that. And well, whoops, I did it again. I knocked out a Pokemon with relative ease. Just don't be too toxic with your work colleagues there, Brittany. Man, I was actually really struggling to try and think of more, like, Britney songs to, like, fit into that battle there. I'm investigating the new CEO as part of my work as a female spy. I'll find out what he's hiding. Okay. But he couldn't really be a child, could he? That's just ridiculous. Oh. Okay, now you've actually got me intrigued. Well, okay, interesting. Might have to see if that's true. Yeah, let's have another Pokemon battle. Ooh, and immediately sends out Marill. Okay. Definitely not the job for Pignite here, so let's immediately switch to Flaffy. Okay, you're just going to use Defense Curl, which is absolutely fine, because that's not really going to help you survive this Thunder Shock. Oh, and there we go. Looks like Quick Claw let Flaffy move first, which is nice. Nice to see it take effect there. Ooh! Man, you actually survived that, Marill. Well done. Man, I think I need to teach Flaffy a stronger electric-type move. But at the end of the day, no problem at all. I get it, so a Pokemon's strength really has a lot to do with its trainer, doesn't it? Well, if you spend enough time training up your Pokemon and believing in them, then yeah, they'll definitely get strong. Ooh, nice. Now, those are some useful Pokeballs, the Timer Balls. Especially once I eventually get to the chance to catch some legendary Pokemon. Yep, makes it easy to catch Pokemon you'll be battling for a long time. What about you? I'm in charge of development. I'm going to give you this because you came here for a company tour. Ooh, Scope Lens. Okay, that increases critical hits, doesn't it? It has a better chance to make a critical hit. Yes, it does. Ooh, that'll be useful. I definitely need to try that at some point. Hello. I've got to reach my quota. That's why I'm charging you. Oh, okay. Wait, so to do a good day's work here, you just simply had to have Pokemon battles? I tell you what, that's not a bad idea for work, that. Also, you've sent out P-Dove. And I am going to have to switch because, of course, Pignite is part fighting type. So, yeah, Fluffy, I'm going to need your help again. Not going to take a chance with Pignite, just in case. Okay, you're only using Growl, but there was a good chance it probably would have tried to use, like, Gust or something. I don't know. Okay, use Quick Attack, which I guess makes sense, seeing as a flying type move wouldn't have done much against Flaffy, but, no, it wasn't going to help you anyway. Ooh, speaking of P-Dove, my P-Dove grew to level 80. You want to learn Roost? I'm probably not going to use it because I think that's just like a move that heals up your Pokemon. But you know what? Seeing as I don't really use Leah anyway, I might as well teach you it. I will probably never use it, but at least I have that option. Oh, I lost, but I've also come up with a brilliant proposal. Okay, I'm guessing some kind of business proposal or something. As part of the battle company, we office workers have to complete many Pokemon battles and fulfill our quotas. Yeah, that's just what I was thinking. In which case, not a bad place to work then if all you have to do is just Pokemon battles. Sounds fun. Oh look, it's the janitor, and yeah, that does look like a kid there, so actually that's, so yeah, Brittany was definitely onto something there. Anyway, I'll help myself to an ether. But yeah, that does look like a kid that seems to be running the place. Oh, you are the Pokemon trainer I met at the entrance. You've come this far. That means you must be quite strong. Are you prepared to face the strongest person in this building? What, you? Oh, then the time has come to challenge my grandson, the company president. Wow, okay. Brittany was right then. I'll show you just how much this battle company has researched Pokemon and trainers. Okay then. Well, let's see what's what. Wow, you really are a school kid, Neil. Alright then, Neil. Oh, but you bring out an Eevee! Ah, you bring out an Eevee! That means we can get an Eevee in this game. Oh, I totally want to find an Eevee so I can evolve it into... Well, thinking about it, most likely evolve it into my personal favourite Eeveelution. And if you're like... And if anyone watching this has been a viewer of my channel for a very long time, then you'll probably know what that Eeveelution is. Anyway, that actually didn't knock it out because unfortunately, of course, Arm Thrust only hits you twice. But now that we've encountered Eevee, I'm definitely going to check out the Pokédex just to see whether we can actually find you in the wild, or whether you're going to be one of those Pokemon that I'm just going to have to try and find like through like an in-game like gift or something. I don't think you get one in a trade. You're going to send out Herdier, and actually no, you know what, I am going to switch Pokemon. I was going to stick with Pignite, but you know what, let's try out Riolu for a bit. Seeing as you're only sending out a Herdier, so let's try out Riolu for a little bit. Of course, with Riolu knowing Force Palm, this shouldn't be too difficult, although, wow, that actually, that Herdier actually managed to survive that, but it is paralyzed, so... That's something, but we can easily finish off with a quick attack, no problem. A healthy amount of experience points though, so I will gladly I'll gladly take that. I lost because you were strong and I was weak. We must do even more research for Pokemon and for trainers. Thinking that when you win it's because of your Pokemon, and that when you lose it's because of yourself, might make you stronger. But enjoying yourself is much, much more important. I agree. Well, that was a nice little diversion. Got a few interesting items as well, including the very, very useful experience share, so definitely a great place to stop by. Anyway, and also we found one of the Harlequins, so we just need to go into 2 more places to find the remaining Harlequins, and then we're done with the hunt. It's wonderful how the Pokemon and women here are so full of life. The Battle Company needs people for focus testing. Trainers who are confident in their ability should come try it. Well, I've already done it, and seems like it went well. Anyway, so we've got the narrow street up ahead. Ooh, that's where that little cafe is, isn't it? Oh, I wonder if it's still there in this game. And we have Unity Pier down here. Okay, let's see what we got here. We're all tied together by destiny, but really we each choose our own red thread. That's why I want you to have this. Okay, I got myself a destiny knot. If a Pokemon is infatuated by another Pokemon, that Pokemon will become infatuated as well. Ah, yes. Like if you know that your opponent is specifically going to use either Attract or has presumably the cute charm ability like that Clefairy has before, then that will come in handy, but otherwise most of the time, I don't know, probably not going to be that useful. Hello, this is the ship for Unity Tower. Okay, you're just going to leave it at that, are you? Okay, I guess we're not going to ride the a boat to Unity Tower. I'm guessing that's some kind of like special event-like kind of place. We'll see. Also, actually no, you know what, let's go up the narrow street and then I'll just come straight back down, I think, because I think what I want to do is, once I've explored all these streets, I'm going to head up north and then check out the main street there towards going out of town. Also, I thought there was someone hiding behind the dumpster here. Ah, I found them. Okay, you found your sunglasses, and you've really got to have more lights to see your way by. Take this, it will help you see in dark places. And we get TM70 Flash. Nice, alright, cool. If you use the move Flash, accuracy of opponent's move goes down. When you use it twice, the rate to get hit by a move will be about half. Because it means more light. Because those Pokemon will get literally blinded by the light. Oh man. Even to this day, that song is still very popular. You still hear it quite often on the radio here. It's kind of insane. Especially considering that song was originally from... I was going to say 2020, but didn't that song by the weekend get released in 2019? I can't remember, but it was certainly released just before that happened. So, yeah. But, we don't talk about that anymore. Because, to be honest, that particular time in our lives was definitely, probably the worst, moment in our lifetime, I suppose you could say. Anyway, Cafe Sonata. Yeah, it's still here. You can't change your family, but you could change how you interact with one another. Still, that said... Oh, you're not thinking about that, surely? No, come on. I've been letting my tired mind relax in this cafe this whole time. Well, you know, that's fair enough. Listen to him play guitar, I went back to the home I'd left behind, and my mother cried tears of joy. That's mothers for you. Certainly is. A beautiful melody makes people happy. A sad melody makes people sorrowful. That's the power of melodies. Shame I can't really hear you play any kind of melody because I'm still hearing the Castelia City, city-like theme music. This is your first visit to the cafe, am I correct? Please. Ooh, nice. Some Moo Moo milk. I'll gladly take some Moo Moo milk. Give this to your dear Pokémon. You came all the way here. Enjoy. Why, thank you. Well, this is a rather chill place, isn't it? You know what? I think I might just sit here for a while. Okay, I'm done now. Let's carry on exploring. Well, thinking about it, I'm just looking at the time right now. I'm probably going to have to wrap up this recording session in a bit, and I haven't even finished exploring this city. So, yeah, I'm going to have to wrap it up soon. Also, what are you two up to? Okay, hopefully nothing too shady. Anyway, so we're back here, and I believe there's only one more street, isn't there? So that's why... Yeah, if I go back down and then walk up the next street, I can then immediately walk up to the main road to the north out of Castelia. Okay, let's go down here. When you're tired, rest. Don't force yourself to be energetic. Good advice, that. Seasons and trends always pass, and this looks like... Yes, it is. Passerby Analytics Headquarters. People pass by as they walk along, and if it's anything like the first Pokemon Black game, I'm probably going to have a whole bunch of questionnaires to answer. If that's the case, that will take a while, so you know what, I think I'm going to have to wait until the next recording session when I have time. And when I have more time to do more recording. When I fall asleep in my bed, when my Pokemon's attack hits critically, my life is full of things that bring me joy. Oh, that's fair enough. And yeah, we've made it to the end here. So we have Pokemon Gym up ahead and Liberty Pier to the south. Let's go to the pier, let's see. Let's see, so we've got another boat there. Oh-ho! Trying to become stronger by misusing Victini's powers. Team Plasma fell apart exactly because they planned to do things like that. Liberty Garden, huh? A long time ago, an extremely rich person hid a very amazing Pokemon called Victini there. Ah, yes, I remember when that game was first released, they had a limited time event where you can actually go to Liberty Garden to catch Victini. I remember doing that. But of course, as I said, that was a limited time thing, and I don't think you can go there anymore. Although, we do have someone here by a boat. It is small compared to a luxury liner, but the size of a ship doesn't change the feeling of adventure when you go out on the open sea. Would you like to go to Liberty Garden? Sure. Your timing is perfect. The ship is about to leave. Oh, I just have the most convenient timing, don't I? It just happened to leave as I spoke to you. Okay, well, we're going to Liberty Garden, apparently. And thinking about it, because of what time it is, I'm going to have to wrap up this recording session in a bit, so we'll make Liberty Garden the last thing we'll check out in this session, and then in the next recording session, we'll check out the passerby analytics, as well as the rest of Castelia City. Also, I'm going to try and do that recording in the evening, so we can get a chance to go on the Royal Unova as well. Anyway, 200 years ago, an ultra-rich family bought this island. They named it Liberty Garden. It's a place where people and Pokémon can live freely. Somehow, coming here gives me power. Well, these are nice and clean. Look at all the bins, so definitely no excuse for littering in this place, considering there's like 4 bins in a row here. Although, thinking about it, it might make more sense to, place the bins in more strategic spots rather than in one place. But yeah, as I said, no excuse for littering if you've got more than enough bins to to be able to meet the demands of the number of visitors. Although it seems pretty quiet here. Have you heard about this? A rich person was protecting a Pokemon from bad people here. And yes, even though we won't see too much snow in some of these cities, nice to see that a little bit of snow has fallen here, seeing as we are in winter now in-game. This lighthouse shines with the light of freedom. Only authorized personnel may enter. Oh dear. Although the door is open, and there's no one guarding it. Can I go in here regardless? Apparently I can. Okay. So that means I am authorized personnel. You've seen it, everyone. I'm allowed in, so that means I'm authorized personnel. Besides, I'm a Pokemon trainer. And the number one rule of being a Pokemon trainer is that you are allowed to go pretty much anywhere, whenever and wherever you feel like. Whether it's someone's house, or whether it's somewhere that's apparently only allowing authorized personnel. As a Pokemon trainer, I'm allowed to explore these places, and wow, I was not expecting this, although thinking about it, this does seem vaguely familiar to me. Was this where we encountered Victini in the first Pokemon Black game? As I said, it was a limited time thing, so I think it was only available pretty much for the first few weeks or few months of the game's original release. So I don't really have that much memory of what happened here, but this seems familiar. This may have been where we found Victini. Or where I found Victini when I did that event when Pokemon Black was first released. Oh, I can't remember. Also, it looks like there's nothing here. Like, literally nothing. I can't seem to interact with anything apart from the bin. Yeah, I can't interact with anything, so, yeah, just a little random thing, just to tell you that that thing happened 2 years ago, even though, as I said, it was literally a limited time event, so I think a lot of people probably won't know what that event was. Anyway, let's keep on exploring. The Victory Pokemon Victini. They say it can give its trainer incredible power. I wonder who has access to that power now. Yeah, who knows. Dock 2. To board the tour boat, go to Dock 1. I wonder if this was the dock that was used like in Pokemon Black 1 when you gone here for the event. I think you used this dock. I seem to vaguely remember that. Or maybe Team Plasma had a ship in the first game and then used that dock. I can't remember. I wonder how the Pokemon felt while it was in that room. It must have been lonely for a long time. Okay, so that's implying that the Victini was in that room, which I guess makes sense, but yeah. Man. I have extremely vague memories of that particular event now, seeing as it happened well over a decade ago. Pokemon follow their trainers' orders without question. And yet some people try to make Pokemon do bad things. Yeah, there are some evil people in this world, aren't there? Nowadays there aren't as many tourists visiting here. It's boring. But if the alternative is guys like Team Plasma, I'm okay with being bored. Well, I guess that's fair enough. Also, yeah, got a little view of the lighthouse here. That's pretty cool. Not much to see here, but you know what? Nice little diversion. And you know what? I think based on that little bit of exploring, I think that's taken my time up nicely to wrap up this recording. So, yeah, there's still an awful lot to see in Castelia City, and there's still so much to actually see here. So, yeah, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to end this recording and continue in the next one. But thankfully, I don't think there's too much to see left. I don't think there's too much to see of Castelia City, so it shouldn't take too long next time. Also, I forgot to check out this billboard here. Yeah, it's changed a little bit since the first game. It's like a Pikachu wearing a hat, holding some kind of megaphone. I'm trying to think what it was last time. I think it was also a Pikachu, but it was definitely a different picture. So, yeah, that's somewhat changed. But, yeah, so that was a little bit of exploring Castelia City. I'm going to end this recording now, but next time we will continue exploring by checking out that final street where the Pokemon gym is. And hopefully, and also Passerby Analytics as well. We need to take the time to check that out, especially if they are still doing those questionnaires. And hopefully we can find the remaining Harlequins to finish off that challenge. So, yeah. I'll say, yep, next time we will do just that. We will finish off exploring Castelia City. So, on that note, thanks very much for watching, everyone. And until next time, I shall catch you all later.